Should my brother and I invite my brother's crush to Chinese New Year? This is OKOP, the home of the craziest stories on earth. I'm Sam. John, Danielle, what do you think? Off rip, should they invite the crush?
Yes, absolutely. Why not invite a crush?
Would you like if your crush went to your New Year's party?
Well, am I prepared?
You're not prepared. It's a surprise.
Okay, it's a surprise. Ooh,
And you had no idea.
What do I look like?
Like this.
Oh, so I look hot. Great.
There it is.
Perfect.
Boom.
Yeah, absolutely. Invite them.
All right. Well, let's see what actually happened. So we come from a conservative East Asian family. My brother came out years ago, but my parents reacted so badly, he basically went back into the closet. This was all before I was born. Oh, there's like lore before you were even born, because it's also the ages. So brother and I are 17 male and 17 female. So those are the two. Right. Yeah. So that's OP and brother. And then the brother is 32 male and the crush is 30 male.
So there's a
big age, third, like a 15-year
age difference.
Yeah, age
Wow,
difference.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's cool to have lore before
before you were born.
Yeah, I guess everyone has lore because you come from your parents. Anyway, 4 years ago, my parents moved back to our home country as their business was doing better there, and left my brother and I with my older brother, and we've been doing great. I only see my parents twice a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're basically like 17 living on their own right
On their
now.
own. Yeah.
That's wild.
Or the older brother now just has like 2 kids now.
Low key.
That's probably
Yeah.
more what's happening.
Early 30s, teenagers.
Hey, I'll say right now, I'm 31 and I have 2 16-year-old siblings.
And do you raise them?
When I go home, it's always fun.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Actually,
not anymore. Not anymore.
Not
Yeah.
like in practice.
No,
yeah,
not
yeah.
actually.
So you actually have a similar age
This is the
difference
similar-
too.
It is very similar.
What?
Is it from the same 2 sets of parents?
I mean, yes, 2 sets of parents, but they're both my half siblings.
Half siblings.
Right,
okay.
right.
Okay. I wonder if these are, I don't think it says if they're half siblings or not.
We don't know.
Yeah, I got that too. My younger brothers are like 10 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, not that crazy. Yeah.
Hey, everyone has it. I
Yeah,
just have
we got
one
close
freaking
age
sister.
siblings. Wow, look at us, 2.5 years.
He's also started to come out again, and my parents don't do anything because they are too far away, and also they don't want to ruin our education or income by having my brother refuse to take care of us, so they pretend not to know, which is
Interesting.
kind of
Don't ask,
fucked up.
don't tell.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh.
Yoinks.
My brother and I are supportive, though. The thing is, there's a little Asian cafe that opened up at the start of last year, and it's got all kinds of handmade Asian sweets and pastries, both traditional and fusion. It's run by a brother and sister, and the brother is the baker/barista, and he's gay.
Ooh, am I sensing a potential
little
bakery
crush?
cutie going on? I'm gonna
That is like the most meet cute thing ever.
Come
Go into
on.
the bakery, get a croissant, and
meeting
then come
the
out
baker,
married.
dating the baker.
I
Definitely.
know.
Sold.
Definitely.
The
So cute.
smells would be phenomenal in that household.
I just came home from a long day of work. Yeah, you smell like a fresh croissant.
Oh man, I want to lick that
Dang.
thing up. So my brother is and has a huge crush on him, and that's huge with like 10 youth.
I mean, how
Wow.
can't you?
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
can't you?
obviously.
I mean, man is literally smells like a snack.
Yep.
I know because we got to the cafe every Saturday morning for family breakfast, and they always make hard eyes at each other and smile a lot.
Aw.
Cute.
That is so cute.
The sister also always makes her brother serve mine when he comes in every day, and it's always talking up her brother to mine. So it's like all the siblings are kind
Everyone's
of
everyone's
it.
in on it.
Everyone wants it to
Conspiring for
happen
cuteness.
except the parents. But they're all the way away in a different country. Hopefully,
Hopefully,
forever.
I mean, we'll see.
I imagine there's going to be something
Something that goes awry.
yeah, because we're not just reading a happy
Yes.
story
Danny, we're on Reddit.
Yeah, we're
That's
on
where we
Reddit.
are.
where relationships come to die, which I'm sure is not the slogan that they want.
Not at all.
We all go to the cafe every day. My older brother every day before work, and us after school. And I think they really like us because they give us extra snacks and stuff.
We love snacks.
We love snacks. Yeah. I feel like that's a sign that you like someone is extra snacks.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I'll give you a snack. Go
I'll
on.
give you a snack too.
I'll give you a snack. All right. My brother and I also talk up our older brother to her brother, but none of them have made a move. His sister has told us that her brother has a crush on ours. So, Chinese New Year is coming around soon, and I'm wondering if my brother and I should invite them around since their family is also overseas. So they don't have like a family to celebrate New Year's.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No perfect.
No parents.
No parents.
Yeah.
And
It's
just
lit.
love.
It's lit.
My oldest brother normally makes a traditional dinner. The sister has said they don't have any plans for Chinese New Year. And my brother's crush has offered to give me the recipe to make Chinese New Year desserts. Can I or my brother invite him over to our house for help when my oldest brother will be around? He's offered to teach me to make them anyway. Or should I leave it? And there is a big, fat, juicy update.
Ooh.
But Danny, since you're the guest on the show, what do you think with this extra context? Should they go ahead and invite?
Yes. Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Can I ask, are they like, oh, we want them to come help prepare? Is that the hesitancy?
Well, I think it's more like, would my brother even like this?
Because it's like, it's the crush. I don't want to like surprise.
And also it sounds like he's like coming out, but he's not fully out either.
Right.
And so is it presumptuous to
Right.
like intermingle maybe his dating life with his family life?
Stir the tea. Why not?
Start.
Yeah, get in
Daddy
there.
wants to
Yeah.
see
That's
love
what I'm saying.
burn through all of this. Yeah.
Burn through the oven of our hearts of croissants.
I think it would be. I think it would be.
Yeah,
be
because
fine.
like all you're doing is bringing everyone together.
Yeah.
You're not like, hey, here's Mr. Baker.
And the parents aren't there. It sounds like it's just like their two kind of families hanging out. It's not like a big family thing. Yeah.
What's wrong with hanging out?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
We're hanging out.
We're hanging out.
There's
We're hanging
everything
out.
right
nothing
with
wrong.
that.
There's nothing wrong.
Sorry, real quick. If you don't mind, just a
Further up.
Perfect.
Had
Yeah.
a feeling.
There we go.
As close as possible.
Professional.
You want to be smooching the mic almost.
All
Yeah,
right.
basically.
We got it close.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. So, are you ready for the update? We'll see what actually happens.
Do it. All right, Sam. Red flag, green flag. They call women females.
It's only a green flag if it's a scientist that is curing cancer in the female population. Otherwise, maybe red flag. We know what's never a red flag. Going to okop.show/shop and supporting our drop.
That's right. Get one of the 50 hats, hoodies, or overalls that we got as a part of this drop.
And we'll pick one person who supported the drop to be featured on the show.
So support the show. Grab an item at okop.show/shop before February 9th.
Get it now. My twin brother and I talked to my oldest brother yesterday about inviting the brother and sister over for Chinese New Year because they didn't have any family.
Aw.
He just laughed at us and said yes, it was fine, and said he knew exactly what we were up to with the Baker brother, but in a really kind of smirky kind of way.
Let's
So kind of like, he wants it. He's like,
Yeah.
I think they've already been talking or maybe even dating. But he refused to say any more than that and kept telling us to get ready for school and that good things take time, much like baking a nice croissant, and acting all wise and older brotherly and just being annoying.
Spill the tea. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now, come on. They're 17. They deserve a little tea. They're old enough for tea.
That's right.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, do you tell your siblings about your dating life?
I do.
Yeah?
Well, I tell one of them.
Okay.
The sister, yes. The brother, not so much.
not?
But that's a good question. I don't know. I think just because she talks to me more, she
Okay.
asks for advice. You know.
Right. And is it maybe like a maturity thing too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
And she's always like, "Ooh, who are you dating nowadays?"
Yeah, it's like fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I told him he'd better get married by the end of the year so I could get more red pockets next Chinese New Year, and he just laughed at me. When I went to the cafe after school today, his crush told me that my brother had invited them over for Chinese New Year, so I was like, oh, really? And he kind of laughed at me too and told me I was a good sibling. So they are clearly together or together adjacent or something. Maybe they want to announce it on Chinese New Year. But when my brother asked me what I wanted to eat on Chinese New Year, I gave him a list of wedding foods, and he asked me if I was getting married, but he's just been laughing at me and my brother the whole time. So we've just been annoying each other back and forth until he bought us ice cream and told us to shut up. But he did give us hugs out of the blue yesterday and today. So I think I'll just leave it at that and they can take their own time with whatever it is they have going on. But I do kind of want to tease him because I have a little sister privileges and I can only abuse them for another year. And actually, it did end up all happy because that's it. I was really, Riley's starting this off easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overloading
We
with
love
cuteness
that.
today.
That is really cute.
I
That
want to
is
know
really
about
cute.
the wedding food. Like, what was on the menu?
What's on the menu?
Just like white cakes.
Yeah. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, just like a massive wedding
Yeah.
cake.
Hey everyone, welcome to the party. We have cake and cake.
Yeah.
That's all we have.
That's it.
And we have a presider here.
We have gathered here today to eat these white cakes and celebrate the new year.
Shut-a-bites?
Sushi.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
Sushi
feel like
station.
anything could be wedding food, though.
Asparagus.
I mean, like, I guess finger food.
Yeah.
Or, well, I mean, sometimes they just like.
I mean, but they have like chicken,
I
or
wonder
fish
because they
or-
were talking about traditional Chinese New Year. Is there traditional
Traditional
Chinese
wedding food.
Wedding food. I wonder.
like
I
you know how
wonder.
like they throw like rice at weddings and stuff.
They
don't
do that.
anymore.
Not anymore.
What do you mean?
yeah,
Why not?
the birds die.
Thank you.
Is it because their stomachs explode because they?
They choke on it, I think, on the rice.
Okay,
Sam,
story
Am I
time.
right?
You have an
Yeah.
okay story time.
They can't digest
I have
it.
an okay story
Yeah.
time.
Perfect. You can tell it right now.
When I was in high school, I was on the swim team and there was a water polo team, right? And like the swim team was kind of like more like innocent kids, and the water polo team were like the weed smoking, skipping school kind of kids, the bad boys. I was on the water polo team for the first year, but then it wasn't quite. Yeah.
And always stayed on the
No,
water
no,
polo
no, no,
team.
I wasn't a bad boy. I'm a good boy. Apparently, what one of my friends said, the water polo team, when they would like skip school, they would go with bags of rice to the beach and just throw the bags of rice on the beach for the seagulls to eat. And the seagulls would eat the bags of rice.
Okay.
And then like moments later, maybe it
waiting for
was an hour
exploding
later,
birds.
seagulls would be raining down from the sky because their stomachs would explode.
I feel like this is a lie.
Tell me why. This is what I heard.
I mean, so many reasons. Do birds' tummies explode that fast?
I don't know.
Allegedly.
I'm saying maybe over the course of like
We
hours.
need some YouTube here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need some
How long? This is what I heard. This could
Yeah.
be just propaganda from the swim
There's
team to the
no
water
way.
polo
Yeah.
team.
There's no way.
Danny, I love
You
that
need water
Danny,
in there too.
Yeah, Danny was like
But they have
actually
water.
questioning it. Yeah.
And it's not going to expand that much.
Will a bird explode if it eats rice? What an incredible title to an article. What does it say?
Hours for rice too.
The theory goes that it will eventually cause them to explode. Okay.
So it causes them to explode. Don't look any further.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. At a minimum, if their stomachs don't explode, maybe it's just so disorienting. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I love how this guy's like, will this seagull explode?
Wow.
Let's test it.
Will it
Mythbuster.
explode? Oh my gosh. But at least I could see them falling out of the air though. Yeah. Because their like organs are.
Yeah, I don't know if they.
Don't do it. Don't eat it.
Oh my-
Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, they got us, Danny.
you. They got you.
us.
All right, let us know in the comments if seagull stomach explodes. And also, did you have a bad boy group on campus? Was yours also the water polo kids? Let us know in the comments.
Those rascals.
Those rascals. But you know what I want to know, John?
What do you want to know?
I want to know this next story that you're going to tell me in my ears.
Let me read it to your face. What is a sister mom? I was like, oh, my sweet dear Danny.
Let's just educate you.
Don't forget about the uncle dads and the cousin brothers.
Oh yeah, we did have a cousin brother.
Yeah, we did have an Uncle Dad. I always see
Uncle
I
Dad
saw
is
a
my
bunch
favorite.
of Uncle Dad comments.
We should do a bracket or S tier of the uncle dads
Uncle
and the sister
dads,
moms.
yeah.
Who's our favorite?
Just merch Uncle Dad.
Uncle Dad. I'm for it. I'm
I
for
want a
it here.
story where someone's like their own grandpa.
Their own grandpa. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super
Oh.
complex.
Wait, you're your own grandfather? I mean, this is time travel. There's no other way.
No, there's a way.
Really?
Okay. How can I be my own grandfather?
Put it in chat GPT.
But that's how you make it happen.
It's Martha's Garden,
So you
Professor
marry-
Dr.
You
Med.
marry a widow,
Okay.
and I guess they were together, and then you.
Well, no, but it doesn't say the. Oh, is it the widow? No, it's not.
What?
Step 1, married widow. Step 2, my father marries my wife's daughter. My father is now my son-in-law. My stepdaughter is now my mother. Step 3, my son is now my father's son-in-law. My father is now my uncle. If my father is my uncle, I am also the brother of my wife's daughter, who is also my mother. Step 4, their son is my grandchild, as he is my daughter's son. My wife is now my mother's mother, which makes her my grandma too. If my wife is my grandma, then I am her grandchild as husband of my grandma. I am my own grandpa.
Wow.
Thank you, Reddit.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, bro. That's how you make it happen.
All
Editors
right,
put that
so
in there.
Is that what's in your future, Riley?
No, not at all. I just want to meet someone that is like this.
All right. Hit us with it, John.
Let's do it. I'm gonna freestyle this title. Are you ready?
Please do, go.
My boyfriend is taking advantage of me by living rent-free, but he says he has a good excuse. Should I kick him out?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
100%. Living rent free.
Yeah.
He allegedly has a good excuse.
I don't care if your apartment flooded. I don't care if your whole family just had like a Batman death and was like murdered outside the opera. You have to pay rent.
What if he's like, babe, you know how you know those foot massages I give you? You know how expensive it is to go out? Like
Massages are expensive.
We're talking
They are.
$100 an hour, babe. Babe, I could just give you foot rubs for like 5 hours a day and like we're good.
What's a foot rub worth these days? Like 35 an hour?
I don't know.
Ask Foot Finder.
But are you on Foot Finder?
Absolutely
You
not.
took that up. You put that up way too fast.
did,
man.
I
Wait
did.
a second.
Yeah, give me that
Some fun
side
stuff.
income.
We have thought about creating a like only feet for our feet before. It has
Just
been
for
requested.
John. John has
Wow.
the best.
Just for my monster.
Yeah, John has better
I have
feet.
disgusting like amorphous feet.
That's just what he's telling you. I've seen
It's
those
bad.
dogs.
It's bad.
I learned that I had monster thumbs, and I bet I have monster
Monster
thumbs.
Look at
Oh,
those real quick.
yo, this
Then
is
we're getting
good.
into the story.
Yeah. So, okay, story time.
Okay, story time.
Yeah, about
Sam's
my
thumbs.
monster
Okay,
thumbs.
story time. Okay, there we go. My boyfriend, 33 male, and I, 38 female, have been dating since summer of 2021. And since then, he has stayed at my apartment every day and night. That's a funny way of saying he lives with you. He's there in the day.
Does he have his own apartment too? I'm
And a-
confused.
I think he does have his, that's what I'm guessing. He has his own apartment.
Great guess. Great guess. He owns his own home less than a mile away, which he said he purchased for his 3 roommates who were looking for a place to live.
So he's like wealthy.
Wow, he's giving.
Yeah.
He's giving, right? Check this out. He only charges them $300 or so a month out of the goodness of his heart.
Total?
Each.
Each.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, cheap.
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't know. Depending on where he's living. If like LA, like a room in LA could be like $1,500
Yeah.
a month.
I paid like 900 once.
I paid $600 once,
Woo, that's
but I was
low.
living with Christian in the same room.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. 725 in LA. That's my
Yeah.
low. And I had 30 roommates. So I'm
That's
not
an okay
joking.
story
by the way.
time.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing
That's
30.
insane.
I had 6 people in my room, and then they had a room with like 8 people, and it was
Dear
like
God, I hope you were traveling.
No, I was living there. I was planted.
Oh
I'm like, I live here. Maybe this guy ends up doing this, but we'll see. It sounds like he's just a terrible businessman. I have only been there twice for house parties, where I essentially invited myself because we were just getting to know each other then. I never have asked him for money. Not for rent, not for utilities, not for the groceries I always have to buy.
Ooh, he's mooching heavy.
Oh, using her.
He never goes shopping for any food or household supplies. That adds up quick.
Yikes. Is he like at least taking her out to dinner every once in a while?
He's like, babe, I brought you to 2 house parties at my
Yeah.
amazing house that I don't
You
live
know
he
in.
how
didn't
much
even
Captain
invite her
Morgan you
to.
drink? Yeah,
Doesn't
exactly.
even invite her to. So
Yeah.
what are we doing over here? 2 separate instances. I asked if he could get toilet paper. Just toilet paper.
No.
He only bought a teensy weensy 4-pack at the gas station that he was already stopping.
And it's like single ply.
Yeah. Which I'm assuming is just to tide us over until I get a more realistic package. He has IBS and goes through a lot. Bro, why not for
Oh,
yourself?
No. Oh no.
Why not for yourself?
This guy doesn't, I mean, he doesn't sound like much of a keeper.
You know
No.
what it
He's a
is?
Why are
smelly
they dating
poopy
now?
pants, yeah.
He's so dedicated to not spending any money on her that he's like, even though it's gonna like be a terrible experience for me, I'm gonna get this crap toilet paper, pun intended, so that way I don't have to spend money on it. His goal is to spend $0 on this woman.
I feel so bad for her.
I know.
The second time, he brought in a big garbage bag of empty rolls from his bathroom at work, which they save.
Wait, so he's like going through his works at like used toilet rolls?
It seems like used, but I'm guessing
like
not
like,
totally done.
Not you, yeah,
like
yeah.
half
Well,
used.
actually, like, you can't like use another person's toilet.
Yeah.
There
I mean,
are
you can, but-
reusable toilet.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah. They're reusable wipes.
Learning something here.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's not good.
Ew.
It's not it, but like the eco people really love it.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Do you
Give
like
it a
wash
day.
them out?
I think you like
Oh,
reusable
it's
toilet
on
paper.
the toilet roll?
It's just, I like this one. It's just like one long.
Son.
Doesn't look like that after you use it though.
Yeah, we can't be, for real. One use, done.
Oh no.
All right,
Holy.
reusable toilet paper, red flag or not red flag?
Wave that sucker! Red flag. My God. Riley, save me. Where am I? Oh, here we go. He doesn't cook and said in the past that it's not important to him. or he doesn't think of it. Yet he will certainly eat the food that I buy and make.
Doesn't cook, doesn't clean.
Yeah. He sounds like just
What
like a
does
dead
he
weight.
do?
Nothing.
Bro's-
His like dick game better be strong.
He's literally he's just trying to live rent free.
You gotta have a master slong, huge slong.
He's getting away with it so far. For the most part, I was more than happy to provide.
Hope he's too nice.
But as time goes on, I feel like I'm carrying the mental load of living together by myself. Absolutely. My apartment is in disarray and I can never get it under control with only me doing any work. I have mentioned parts of the above to him over the last year, and sometimes it would result in him sheepishly doing one sinkful of dishes and then leaving the rest to me.
This sounds like a complaining mom. Like every mom
I
out there is
know.
like, this is my children.
Yeah. Like,
Which is exactly what
Yeah.
you want in a partner, right?
oh my God. babe, would you mind maybe doing the dishes once? Oh, like, fine. I'll do like
Fine. Stay out of my
like
room.
some of them. Yeah, stay out of your room because I'm in there.
I want to play video games.
Or when I tell him that he has to figure out dinner for us for one night out of the 7 because I'm working late. That means he's door dashing us something at 8 p.m. It's things like that that make me start to resent him and kill my attraction.
Of course.
I mean, yes.
Of course. I mean, if you're having to like baby a partner and treat them as a child, I imagine that's not a really sexy thing.
Not attractive at all.
No.
Yeah, the expert here.
Yeah.
Quick question for everyone watching and for Danny. Where do you think, like how much time can this go on? Because it's like very normal for, oh, like your partner comes over, like whatever, totally normal thing.
Yep.
What is the cutoff?
Oh,
Like,
for
how many
me?
days?
Just a couple. Like there's no way you can go past a few instances, right? I see you once, I see you twice, but after that, absolutely not. You're not treating me that way.
Yeah, not like living in
Treat
my.
yourself the way you want to treat others. What's the golden rule?
Yeah, that's
You
it.
got
That's
it.
it.
Yeah,
You got
there
it.
we go. Perfect.
You
Yeah.
got it, Danny. You know,
Danny's on top of it.
That's right.
I feel like, can she just say like, you're not allowed to come over anymore?
Yeah, can't you just kick him out?
She can, but maybe she's insecure in the relationship. Do you
Yeah,
have any?
that's fair.
Wait, Danny, I'm going to have to bequeath you
Oh no.
with this. Yes, dun, 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 dun. As the resident expert in being a woman,
Oh,
because
great. Thank
none
you.
of us are women.
Correct, yes.
Why? Maybe there's a reason why OP is kind of like.
Yeah, why wouldn't she
nervous to
say,
do
get
it?
the fuck out of my house?
I mean, she has to love this guy, right?
Yeah,
I mean, and love is like really
Love.
unexplainable.
Yeah.
that's true.
That's the only thing I got.
You can't explain it.
Yeah.
That was a great.
That was great. That was cute. That was cute. This episode is just turning into a little cute episode.
Yes. And by the way, you don't have to wear it the whole time.
Yeah.
So there we go. No, that was exactly what you were supposed to do. It hurts my feelings for such a nice guy, how he can be so thoughtless. It feels thoughtless to me anyways. I told him tonight I feel it would be best if we return to our old living situation.
Yes.
Thank you.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
About time.
Him at his home and me alone here. I express I can't or won't handle all of the responsibilities of our lives co-inhabiting. I also said it really hurt my feelings that for Christmas, he got me Drano.
Oh my gosh. Doesn't pick up cleaning supplies, but does on Christmas.
How romantic. Wow.
But like he's the one that's like,
babe, your drains are kind of clogged, babe. Like, could you Merry Christmas, get to work.
Wait, so he bought a house.
Yeah.
He is a homeowner. And the best he can do for Christmas is Drano?
Sam, he's only getting $300 a month. How could he possibly afford? How could he afford it? He's so destitute. It's not like he could do something like charge slightly more.
Yeah.
Or work and get some other income.
Yeah,
and
where's his job? What is his job? Where is he
living
working?
at her house
And just destroying
That's
it.
his job.
Yeah. Causing a ruckus.
Which he waited to give me on Christmas. Meanwhile, the sink had been backing up for a month. So he's like,
I really want to save this one, babe. I got something special. You're really going to love it.
Not
You're
in
going to
November.
need it.
Yeah.
I bought this on Black Friday, so I wouldn't spend too much money on you. Now I got to make you wait. Good God, man.
I mean, to be fair, like it is a gift that will be used. And sometimes
Oh, jeez.
Get ready for this. Ready for this. You thought he was a one-trick pony. He also got her a set of ladles.
yeah.
Ladles?
Ladles, like for soup.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Start cooking.
yeah.
Once
Clean
once
the
you
sink.
don't get clean the sink, I want soup.
Oh my god!
I love how Riley just pulled up a
Dude,
picture of a
he just
ladle.
So
pulled up
bad.
a picture of a ladle. Oh my god, this is terrible. He didn't say anything. He just sat there and stared at me.
Does he say like Merry Christmas or?
yeah. He's like, "You're welcome. Like, I got you a ladle. I got you Drano. like,
What did she get him?
free living for a year. That's what the frick she got him." I asked if he had anything to say, any feelings about it. He said he didn't know what to say. There are far too many women in the same situation. I'm finding this as I'm reading Reddit.
We've
it's
read many a
awful.
story about ungrateful partners.
Are all men truly one-track minded?
Yes.
Do they only think of themselves? Why don't men just take the initiative to help their partners without having to be given lists or told what to do or nagged about it? We have some relevant comments from some relevant commenters, but I'm sensing a juicy breakdown discussion that is about to unfold.
At a certain point, someone just shows you that they don't care about you, right?
Yeah.
Like it just seems like he's consistently shown that.
I don't know how you stick around for that long.
This guy, like,
He
sucks.
has to have something.
there's
There has to be
There's
something.
something there.
There's something there, but there's not enough. There's not enough for sure.
Also, something we've seen like a million times on the show is people just get these like rose tinted glasses, and it just takes so much to break through.
There's a reality distortion, as Danny said. Love,
It's true.
What are you gonna do?
love is blinding. Blind? Love is blinding. I think it's also love is blind, but I'm going to
great show.
change it. Love is blinding.
There
Love
we go.
blinds you.
Yes.
Yes, I
It's
agree.
true. It does.
I concur.
I feel like she's not looking at the blind spots, and she needs to get maybe out of this relationship, or at least like temporary break, or at the very least from him.
Please,
Please,
like,
get
anything.
away from this
Kick
guy.
him out.
Yeah.
Like
I was
this.
gonna say, can't stay at her own house.
No, not at all. Oh, I'm a victim.
Yeah.
Send him an eviction notice. I am so sorry, but like a year.
That is the Christmas present that she needs to give
There
him.
you go, buddy. Like that is so unacceptable. Okay, not to pat myself on the back, but all right. You asked OP, are all men trash? Get ready for this. Last night, girlfriend came home. She went.
Oh, Naima's back.
Naima's back. Yes, hooray!
Yay! We missed you, Naima.
John's feeling good. John's good now.
This freaking guy. Oh my god. Anyways, Riley's underhanded remarks aside, she came home and she was like super tired. I came back, made us some dinner. Like honestly, we do this all the time where like if one of us knows the other is like busy or tired, we'll just make dinner because we care and we're just like making dinner anyways, and like, oh, like it's easy, like I'll just whatever. It's so simple. Like this guy is doing way below the bare minimum. Like
I feel like also like when my ex-girlfriend and I would go and like cook, she would cook and I would clean because she likes cooking more and I enjoy cleaning. And so like that was always like there was always like a division of labor in creating something.
exactly.
And I feel like that is not what's happening here at all. There's no give and take. What is the
Unacceptable.
worst present you've gotten from a partner?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know that I have one.
While you're thinking,
Yes.
I do have one top of mind.
Ooh,
But should I wait or should I tell it now?
drop it.
Okay. So she got me a donation to her favorite charity.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
No, it's not. What are you talking
Did she make the donation in your name?
Yeah, but I don't
sweet.
care about this charity. I don't want to save the polar bears.
Oh, maybe you do though.
I don't though.
Maybe we should open that box.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Why does Sam hate polar bears and want to kill the planet?
Bro, I've never mentioned liking polar bears. She's mentioned liking it a lot.
Okay.
I worst gift.
What was this gift? What was the day? What was it for?
It was Christmas.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
She get you anything else?
No, but I got her her favorite photographer was William James Bryant. We like did like Yosemite pictures. And so I got her like this like big print from Yosemite. She also loved national parks. And I got her and she like was really big in the frontier. And I got her an original 1800s, it was from like the late 1800s of this like magazine of frontiers people.
There's only one thing.
That was thoughtful as F.
How many polar bears did you have saved? Zero.
I did, yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
In fact, one could argue you killed polar bears with your.
Yeah.
I did kill polar bears. I did kill that was my but yeah. It was more I feel like the imbalance of
How long did you guys stay together after these exchange of gifts?
like maybe like a couple months. She cheated on me, so then I broke up with her.
There we go.
But now that you've thought, this was also like a high school relationship. So it was a while ago. High school going into college.
I mean, all my gifts with my guys have been so sweet. Yeah. And so nice. I can give you a corny one that I have done. Painted a rock and said, "You rock" on it.
That's cute, though.
Cute.
That's cute.
Fun and cute.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I
that was
like
kind of
that.
funny.
Yeah, that's great. Damn,
This is where I'm gonna back out and say, this was like 6 years ago. It had been like, it was his birthday and we've been dating for like a couple weeks.
Dude, that's pretty cool though. Like,
Yeah,
like if
But
it
it
was
was
like
like-
when you were in elementary school, like cute, but like you still do it now, like, yo, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Gift
That's
after
gonna
a
be
few
funny.
weeks, few dates. That is a little.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
tricky.
Yeah.
Like
But
Valentine's
it's low
Day, if you've only been
commitment.
dating for a couple weeks, like I think a rose.
Or
Rose?
wedding ring.
Just one?
A wedding ring. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
is there an update?
There's relevant comments. Let's see what they got to say. You got yourself a garbage tier bro. OP says, it's funny you mentioned that because when we were getting to know each other, he reassured me that he wasn't a low tier dude.
I feel like that's just a person saying I'm great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right. I'm gonna do
promise
things for
I'm
you.
not a terrible person.
It's the inverse of saying, or it's just saying the same thing as I'm a high value man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not a.
That is the
I'm
most
not
Andrew
a low
Tate
value man.
thing ever.
Yeah, come on, bro. Does he actually own a house?
Ooh, good question.
OP says he does actually own it.
Go to the parties.
She did go to the parties. Yeah. But I mean, he could be just like renting it and like flexing on the side, or his like parents own it. Or
That's way too much work for this guy.
Allegedly, according to OP, he does own it. I guess I should be flattered that he'd rather spend his days with me. That's how I took it.
you deserve more, OP.
You
You are a high
really
value
do.
woman and deserve more.
But he loves you. He just acts of service is where he lacks. Maybe
So,
it's
is he
quality
sh-
time.
But how he is? I don't know.
He's
if that's
lacking everything.
That ain't
Yeah.
quality though.
yeah.
That
Yes.
ain't quality. That's not quality. That is
That's
just
just
time.
time.
Yeah, it's too much time. It's
Yeah.
time overload.
Yeah.
But y'all, we have an update. Not only an update on the same day. Wow. On the same unusual and
That is-
unusual.
I feel like she read the comments like, oh, maybe I should break up with this
Yeah,
guy.
right? Let's hope so. Let's pray. Since this happened, he was still in my living room for a few hours. I've been in bed with COVID. And laying here, I got miffed. I walked back in and asked twice more. You have nothing to say. No words. No, I'm so sorry. You feel that way. What can I do? Nothing. No emotion. I can't believe it. This was supposed to be my best friend. I told him we're breaking up and he needs to go home now.
Thank you, OP. This is what we've needed.
Yes, you go, girl. I'm honestly really surprised and hurt by his lack of reaction. I should have known.
This is a happy ending. This is the kind of story that I want. I want shit to go wrong and OP to come out on the other side a stronger person.
Well, guess what, Sam?
What?
The story's not over.
Oh, it's not?
It's not.
Oh, I thought this would be a happy. I'm hoping it's even happier.
There's only
Or there's maybe fallout from the boyfriend. I feel like there's some sort of lying going on.
line.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I
lying.
don't,
Yeah,
I don't know. I still don't believe that he owns the house.
Yeah.
I'm-
Where's the proof?
There's some fish.
Where's
I
the
smell
receipts?
fish.
Yes. Yes. Well, let's dive into the ocean of this next update.
Tell him the date of this update.
December 31st, which is
New Year's.
Eve. Yeah, true. I packed his things and he picked them up this morning. I asked him again if he has any feelings about this and he went silent. I'm sorry, but I started to cry because it's just so hurtful. Don't apologize. Feel the feelings.
Yeah, let those tears shed.
I said that's all I get after 2.5 years
Oh, that's a while.
That's a long time.
in tears. And he just said, bye, Lauren, like he always would.
Wow. Maybe man's like a sociopath. That
Yeah.
just doesn't have emotions.
This guy is a dirtbag.
Sigma. Or an alpha.
Damn it, Riley.
Show no emotions.
I needed him to hear me or understand where I was coming from because I guess he doesn't or doesn't care to. He's all right with just walking away with his things with no conversations or words from the heart. This is the most painful thing out of all of this.
Yeah.
His talks of getting a house, getting married, I guess getting a house with OP.
Getting another house.
Imagine he's like, yeah, I'm going to get another house so
Yeah,
I
and
can.
I'm gonna have my roommates move into that one too.
yeah. This will be the party house empty for when we're
We
ready
need
for when we
two
need it.
party houses, one for morning, one for night.
That's why I got to sleep in your room, babe. Why bother if you're just going to throw all of this away, throw the towel in with me supporting us and it being overwhelming for me.
He's shown he hasn't cared for a long time though. Like this is like if we've been looking at red flags this whole story.
Oh yeah.
So
this
like
man
this
is
is
a walking
just
red flag.
the thing is though, he is consistent. He's nothing but
Bro
consistent.
doesn't switch up.
Bro, he's
bad consistency.
He's not unfazed.
He lets you know who he is.
Yeah.
For those of you who asked why I kept this going for so long,
All of us.
we met when my father passed away and grew close together. I wanted to have him in my life. It was positive and a breath of fresh air from my former partners.
Oh.
He was kind, sensitive, thoughtful, caring guy when I met him. He even on his own volition promised me he wouldn't be a low-tier dude like the others.
But it's like when someone says like I'm super successful, like don't like say that you're successful or like someone says like I'm like a great leader or whatever.
Or I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
a
Have you ever
nice
had one of
guy.
those, Danny?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got to believe the actions, not what they say to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I feel like if you're like telling me like, oh, I'm a nice guy, I'm like, you're trying to convince me because
You're
there
not.
needs convincing. Yeah.
100%.
I don't know if he's on the spectrum. Many of you did ask. He's joked about it in the past. He's not a bad guy. I guess he really just doesn't care. And I've got to accept that and try to learn from where I went wrong in the beginning. And there are some quick relevant comments to close us out. Sounds like he was looking for a reason to believe. That is a good point.
Believe?
To
Looking
leave.
for a reason to believe.
Yeah, to believe in me living for free. I think that is the case. He was just waiting or looking for a way to end our relationship. I would have preferred just to have known.
Yeah. I mean, not the best way to exit a relationship.
Oh my gosh, there's another final update.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I painted him in a bad light. Sure,
Wait.
No.
We're not about to do a switch up, are we?
sure, these things happened, but ultimately he's a good guy.
Oh, OP. Please don't say you got
So
back
bad.
together with him.
Maybe we're just not a good fit.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Thank God.
Per-
I was so worried.
Perhaps I went about things in the wrong way by escalating it so quickly. You did not at all. That was not for a year. Come on, girl. Perhaps I'm too quick to blame and not good at communicating in our relationship. Either way, I got the space I so desperately wanted. I appreciate all of your input today. The response was astounding. I guess a takeaway to my failed relationship is to be sure to check in with your partners, where they're at, if their needs are being met, if there's anything you can do, if you're both still on the same page.
And listen to the flags.
There we go. Two greens.
Yeah.
We need the opposite.
Yo, show them the green one. They haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Look. This has been hiding behind the green screen, but
It's
they
not-
exist.
It's not just a ripple in time space of our background. It's the actual. It looks like the wormhole in Interstellar when we wave it around. It's like. Ah, well. What's the real question here?
I feel like the real question is when a partner begins to show signs of not caring, like how soon do you listen? Because it seems like she like obviously every relationship goes through like waxing and waning of interest, affection, acts of service, like all those kinds of things. But like how long do you go with it being? It seems like fairly bad.
Yeah. And also, I think making sure what your partner wants and needs, like you said before, maybe you only do the dishes, but she does something else, and it doesn't sound like they communicated at all.
Yeah.
Here's the real question.
Here, give me the real question.
When do icks become a red flag? Like 3 icks equal a red flag? Because it looks like there was a lot of icky things that did turn into a
I
red
feel
flag.
like icks over time, red flags. But what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, one, it can just give you a red flag.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll give a guy that's like, what if he's like 6'2"?
Drinking out of a straw.
Oh, you're telling me he's tall?
No, he's tall and he's good looking, but he like drinks out of a straw.
I mean, that's fine. You drink out of a straw. Like I can deal with that.
Oh, but it is a red flag.
That's not a red flag. That's like an
Yeah,
ick.
but
That's like an ick.
Oh, it is an
yeah,
ick.
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah.
I told you guys. I told all of them.
Bro, everyone said Riley was wrong for thinking that drinking out of a straw is an ick, but maybe it is an ick in LA.
I don't know if I definitely can't say this in the pod, but it's because of the way that you're sucking the straw.
Yep. Thank you. She gets it.
I get
I
it.
will not do it. You almost
There you
called me
go.
lacking.
Yeah, he was almost gonna just switch back to drinking straws. What is the biggest ick that you've gotten from a guy?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
You're making me think on my feet.
I try. I try to keep it interesting.
Ooh, this is gonna sound really bad, but honestly, when they're like too, what is it? Like when they make you like suffocate and they're like too
Like
lovey.
love bombing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get
That's
like
a huge
overstimulated.
Yeah.
So they give you too many good presents. They give you too many rocks.
Yeah.
Too many presents.
Yeah.
Too many
Yeah.
rocks.
Too
Spend
many
too
rocks.
much time with you at once in the beginning. Yeah.
So just like don't respond. Just like
Okay,
just
let's not give
leave them
bad
on red.
relationship advice.
Leave them on red.
You can't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you can't do anything wrong if you lay
no.
still. Maybe if I don't move, she won't notice
She
anything.
won't see what a bad date
Oh
I
my
am.
god! Only green flags. What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
But you know what is a total green flag?
The next story you're about to read.
Let's hit it.
Let's do it.
Today I effed up by accidentally becoming gay on New Year's.
Accidentally.
Interesting.
Accidentally.
How does that happen?
You kiss a couple people. Yeah.
Mm.
Ask me and Sam how we did it on New Year's.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
kissing a beautiful man. That just sounds
Hey,
like a good time.
I kissed all my bros on the lips.
there we
on
go.
New Year's.
That's how we do it.
Yeah.
And when I go to bed.
And we
Yes.
yeah.
Every
I kissed
night-
Riley on the forehead.
Wow.
After I read him a story. We're reading Aragon right now.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, on the forehead.
that's adorable.
Yeah, and I say goodnight, sweet prince.
Oh, you guys
I
are
believe it.
close.
Yeah.
Smarty knocked
I'm
out.
so sad I don't get to say goodnight to you, dude. I'm
Yeah.
gonna drive.
over.
Sleepover.
We could do a sleepover. We could do a sleepover.
That actually would be fun.
We'll
Movies and
stream it.
sleepover and popcorn. And we
Bring
could get,
sleepovers back for adults.
Yeah. My parents stopped letting me have sleepovers in high school.
Well, guess what? You're a big boy now.
I'm a big boy, Mom. I can sleep over with whoever I want to. All right. Anyway, so it was the night of New Year's, and I was at a friend's place just outside of town. Our group had planned on having this sort of grown-up night instead of a New Year's party. We had planned on getting together, making a 3-course dinner, and playing games and just enjoying ourselves. Yeah, I know. Why are you saying, yeah, I know? That sounds awesome.
Sounds great. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Love it.
The reason being is that the majority of us in this group of 13 are in relationships, 5 couples and 3 single boys to be exact. Anyways, as the night went by, we kept joking about having no New Year's kiss.
Yeah.
Me and my friend, we'll call him Dave, start joking about being each other's New Year's kiss.
But I see you in the comments if you know it's about to go down.
I have an okay story time.
Woo! Let's go.
You need to have this in mind. I'm a guy who's not really into the hummus business, but I don't really back off when it comes to kissing dudes or making out with another man with them for that matter. What's the hummus
Yeah,
business?
someone
I
tell
feel
me
like
what
that's
that
a
is.
euphemism of, oh, remember the one time we had the hummus story? Is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Gay
Hey,
hummus. No, there was the hummus story where it's like it was like making hummus was like a euphemism for
Well,
banging.
no, the
That
kid
story.
convinced his mom that he was
Just making
him and his
hummus.
friend were trying hummus.
Yeah, it was like,
the
it's
first-
so good.
it's so delicious. Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh.
Hummus.
Yeah.
Hummus is
I love
delicious.
it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, tell us in the comments if you know what that means.
I figure, hey, that's just another person. Kiss another dude doesn't mean I enjoy getting my plum penetrated by another man's love stick. Wow, Opie, you have a way with words. Anyways, the countdown begins and we just go for it. Just a small kiss on the lips, nothing more. Just for the sake of the meme, we hold each other in an unholy position that only lovebirds whom are about to marry one another should hold and start enjoying the fireworks. At this point, one of the so-called females
So-called.
Alleged female.
notices us and starts to laugh and doesn't believe that we actually kiss. So just to fuck with her, we go at it.
Let's go.
As if our life depended on it. Someone films this on the platform known to men as Snapchat and sends it to the world with the caption, "So glad they finally came out." The night continues. And so does the party. And
are
there's
mean.
more. The next day, me and Dave are in town and enjoying our after party tradition, which is hungover kebab pizza with extra garlic sauce. And this random couple, 16 or something, my little sister's friends, congratulate us. We don't think much of it, just assume they mean Happy New Year. We go home to my place to play some video games and hang out and kiss some more. No, I'm just kidding. And thus my father happens. He congratulates us as well and tells Dave he's glad that I chose him out of all the other people in an awkward manner. I still haven't got it, but Dave's laughing his ass off. I ask my dad if he can leave us alone, and he tells me, "Oh, I see you want some space to do your thing now, that there's no hiding it, making some hummus," and winks. That's
Oh
when I
my
realize
God.
and panic. It turns out some asshole saved the Snapchat video somehow and shared it on Facebook. Being in a small town, everyone wanted to show that they're tolerant and fond of these so-called hummus people. So everyone liked and shared the video.
Oh my God.
It's January the 2nd, and everywhere I go, people congratulate me. Yay, I guess I'm gay now.
That's amazing. I love this story.
People are still doing that. They're still taking like snaps and sending them around.
Yeah, dude.
Kids these days.
I know.
Kids.
These days.
I know
Riley,
the
you still
kids.
use Snapchat, right?
Not really.
But I feel like
Yeah.
Riley's like age group uses Snapchat. Like my sister's age group uses Snapchat way more to like communicate rather than text.
Yeah, but I'm like transitioning to a man, so
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
man, I use Instagram now.
I'm a Sigma. I don't use Snapchat.
text me.
I will.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
So yeah, that is the end of that story.
Love it.
Good story.
The only thing I don't love is this asshole who shared the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But I do love how like lovely everyone
Yeah,
is being.
the
Like the
adorableness.
reaction, like in a small town too. That's pretty.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cute.
It
And the
was kind
thing
of
is, people
Cute.
are not always accepting, even in large towns,
Mhm.
like the city of Santa Monica.
That's right.
Because this is where my okay story time comes to
Ooh.
fruition.
Here we
Riley
go.
and John both know.
But you don't.
But I don't.
But you
Yeah.
don't.
This
So-
is exciting.
End of a story. I'm always getting like,
The universe is trying to stop you.
they don't want me to tell my story.
Do you want me to close it
Share
out?
more.
Wait, I got it.
You got
I
it. He's got it. He's gonna soldier.
So we.
God.
Thank you for that.
Goodness, right?
I'm just getting so emotional because of
Yeah.
what happened to us.
It is emotional.
So we start going through, and I'm like, high five, and people would go and start high fiving, and they would be like, yeah, dude, like let's like a bro giving another bro high five.
Yeah.
Great, right?
And then sometimes they would pass, and other people, whenever they pass, would be like, "Oh my gosh, their nails are so cool."
Yeah.
Wow.
So rave reviews generally, but then like I noticed like a guy would like about to be like, give me a high five, and then look at the nails and be like, retract his high five.
no.
Yeah.
No. And I'm like, is this homophobia? I don't know. All right. And then we go to the pier and we're walking around. At this point, both John and I are absolutely stoned, barely knowing what's going on.
Deep.
Yeah, we're deep. We had like we're a couple edibles deep.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
And we go to get a caricature because I thought that would be funny with the nails and like make it super long. And we go to this guy. And I'm like, hey, can we get a caricature? And he's like, yeah, it's $40 per person, blah, blah, blah. And then he looks down at the nails and goes, I am not gay.
Interesting.
And stands back and literally says, get away from me. I don't want you here. I will not serve you.
That's insane.
And so it keeps like, and like, it's like getting like angry to the point of wanting to fight.
Yeah, he literally was like, I'm trying to be peaceful, but you gotta stop. Like, I'm trying. It's like,
And we are just saying like, can we get a caricature?
literally, we're standing there asking, can we get a
And
caricature?
he's like, "Go somewhere else."
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. And so we ended up leaving. Christian was like egging me to like confront him, but which we did a little bit, but not too much. We didn't want to start shit.
In fairness, it took me a while to understand what was happening.
We were very, very stoned. But that is all to say, like, the fact that everyone in this small town is being super congratulatory, I think is beautiful and not always a given.
Exactly. I just had a great idea. I should go back maybe in a disguise so he doesn't recognize me and be like, I have a special request. Can I have a caricature of you and me making sweet love to each other?
Ooh, that'll go over
Boom.
well.
What is that called? Pretty Woman?
Yeah, or it's like big mistake, huge. Did you know you could have gotten caricatures of all of our fans?
That literally dumbest guy ever.
Big mistake, huge. But John,
What?
you know what is not a dumb idea?
Tell me.
I think reading this last story.
Let's do it.
I still have glue on my nails from it.
No
Yes.
way.
That thumb.
Not a lot.
Was this last week?
Yeah,
Also, I was gonna trim my nails, and then Sam was like, "Oh, don't worry, they'll trim your nails," and
and they did not.
they didn't.
Didn't?
They
They
just builded it.
No.
Okay.
But
They would have
Yeah,
done it if
there
you
you
asked
go.
for it, though.
That's why.
All right. Okay.
And then I
fair
found out
enough.
I have monster thumbs. Like they couldn't fit any.
What does that mean? Just like really
look
my
at
big?
his thumbs.
thumbnail is so big that there was not any like thing that they could put on that would match my nail.
Look in comparison, my thumb and his thumb.
You could play tennis on those bad boys.
Dude,
Yeah,
you really
dude.
can.
Ping pong.
That's a yacht. That's a yacht of a thumb right
Yacht
there.
of the thumb, dude. That is very nice. Now John was calling them monster thumbs before.
That's when he was stoned, okay?
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Riley.
He was afraid.
coming to my house.
Monster thumb.
Oh, that's good. All right, let's get into the story. Today I effed up by catching on fire at a New Year's Eve party. Nice.
Because on purpose, or just because you're fit so fire?
Guess.
Ooh.
Was it on purpose or not?
I think it was
No,
a
it's
stunt.
accident.
I think it was a stunt.
I mean, if you want to make an entrance.
Oh yeah, like Katniss Everdeen, bro. Katniss Everdeen. Freaking, what was his name? What was the guy?
Oh,
Come on.
Hagrid.
No, don't look up. Don't look up. What's it's not Hagrid. Come on.
It's not Hagrid, but it's close.
It's
Her mentor, Hagrid.
It's not not Hagrid.
It starts with an H.
All right, Riley, look it up. Senna.
Oh, the designer.
Yeah, the designer.
I forgot the designer's name.
Senna. Look up Katniss Everdeen, designer. Senna. Let's go.
You said Senna.
What? I said Senna.
Two different names. You said
I said Senna.
Senna. You said Senna.
I think it's pronounced Senna.
All right. Agree to disagree.
Wait, you guys, this is definitely a firework thing. New Year's.
Oh,
That's probably right.
Great.
That's
I know.
probably
I know. Thank you.
that is why she is on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
That comment.
Yeah, that one comment.
New Year's Eve parties. Ringing in the new year by getting real drunk with your closest friends is always a great time.
It's the best.
That it is. Well, unless you manage to catch on fire before having your first drink, then it's less great. And I have an okay story time at the end of this.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a quick rehash. A group of 5 of us arranged a small party, 15 or so people in total, around 9:30 p.m. We seemed to be the last people arriving, and everyone was happy to see each other. After the hellos, our group decided to go to the kitchen to get some drinks. Now, this kitchen was pretty narrow, and there was about 10 of us standing in there waiting to get our drinks. As I stood in my spot right in front of the gas stove, one of the girls compliments my brand new button-up flannel shirt.
Oh,
no.
no.
But I see you in the comments.
If you see where this is going.
And it seems like it's going to be a great night. I am completely sober at this point. Now, apparently, someone was making tea on the front burner. I did not realize that someone was making tea on this aforementioned front burner. It all happened so fast. I feel heat on my back as someone yells, "You're on fire!"
Oh, no.
Something you never want to hear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're on the dance floor and just
Oh,
cranking out
that's
some
true.
moves. Yeah, playing basketball.
Yep,
Heat.
yep. Heating up. You're on
yep.
fire. Yep,
Heating
there
up.
we go.
He gets it.
Damn. There's so many uses where you actually want to be you're on fire. I pause for a couple of seconds as my fire safety knowledge is completely lost in the moment. I cannot take off my shirt. It's a button up, and I start rolling on the floor.
Like
Yeah.
Superman or the Hulk. Hulk just rips through all this stuff.
I mean, is OP the Hulk?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think she could do it.
Maybe not. And I start rolling on the floor after 15 people shouted at me to do so.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
I mean, that
You
is what
remember
it
your
is.
fire
I
safety.
do. Yes.
In fairness, you're not on fire right now.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. The intensity isn't there.
You're on fire in the fun metaphorical way.
Oh, I have
On
an
the
okay
pod.
story time.
Yes.
I have an okay story time.
But not in a literal you're burning
Yeah.
type of way. After rolling on the hard wood floor for 10 seconds to no avail, someone mentions that there's snow outside. Thanks, Ohio.
Opie is still on fire. Like, it's like 15 seconds of being on fire and not doing anything. It's rolling on the floor for probably another 15 seconds at least and not doing anything. And then she has to run outside.
That's eternity.
That's when you're on fire. That's
Yeah.
like fire seconds are
You're
long
burning.
seconds.
I've
Yeah.
been on fire before. It's a long time.
Yeah. That's okay story time.
We'll see if we'll pick which one we do. Luckily, the back door was right there, so I was able to go outside and roll in the snow. The fire was extinguished shortly after. I was probably on fire for a good 20 seconds.
Oh,
That's insane.
That's a while.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Fire time.
Shortly after, my roommates drove me to the hospital and we watched the midnight ball drop together with me laying on my belly in the ER. Gotta love it. A day later, I'm still in the hospital with second-degree burns
Okay. It's
No
better
third,
than
though.
third degree. That's
Yes.
good. That's good. That's good.
all over my back, and I should be released tomorrow.
there are pictures.
And
Actually?
there are pictures. Yeah, whoa, damn, whoa.
Danny wants to see
Danny
the
wants
gore.
to know.
Oh.
Whoa.
Gosh.
Ouch.
That is
That's only
Awful.
second?
You want to see the front?
Yeah, let's see the front.
Oh my god.
Ouch. Okay, and OP is a man.
That's insane. Yeah.
Oh man,
Dude, there's like bubbles. It's kind of like packing
I want to
tape-
see the
tape.
shirt. Too bad.
Yeah,
It's probably,
I
like,
mean,
gone.
That's all we got.
yeah, it's
That's
dust.
insane.
That's
Oh
a
my
big
gosh.
fire, bro.
Jeez.
From just tea?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's
I guess
not.
the
It's not. It's
burner.
from the fire from the tea, but
Oh God.
Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Dude, look at that bubble. Don't you just want to like?
No.
No, you don't want to just.
Fire will come out of it.
Dude, I would totally just.
Fire will come out of it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is an
Guy.
SFW.
Oh,
My
it's
goodness
awful.
gracious.
Can we even show that on the podcast?
I'm gonna
I'm
maybe
gonna say-
blur it.
Yeah,
Blur it.
yeah,
Yeah.
blur it and
Yeah.
then show it. But wow.
Yeah.
Or just put the link to the Reddit.
Wait,
Oh,
is that how you looked? and I think now we're ready for
okay,
the
Yeah,
okay
now,
story
now we're
time.
getting to the okay story time. So we'll go to the okay story time of a fire. So to preface it, I'm from Florida.
we needed that.
That should tell you everything you need to know. So I was 16. Me and my boys, we had just had a MPA, a music performance assessment, because we were all in band and nerds. So we all just got like great scores, and we're like, you know what? To celebrate, we're gonna go back and light a 10-foot tall bonfire and just throw shit into it.
Which sounds so much fun.
I mean, it was a blast.
Yeah.
Literally.
It was a blast.
Yeah. So we get this fire roaring. It's crazy. We're shooting ping pong. We're dipping ping pong balls in like gasoline and lighting them on fire and flinging them in. I mean, many bad ideas were had.
Don't build a
Yeah.
10-foot bonfire.
Yeah. In fairness, we executed. You know,
Okay.
some people have bad
Yeah.
ideas. Other people's bring them to life.
Okay,
And
perfect.
that was your boy.
Perfect.
So I had the brilliant idea, also stone cold sober, as was OP, of taking a pickaxe and accidentally hitting a can of industrial spray paint that happened to be next to a piece of cardboard that was bringing the fire very close to me. So pierce the can obviously explodes, immediately ignites, giant ball of fire. I'm engulfed. I am completely on fire. Luckily, I was wearing a robe.
You were wearing
A robe and formal attire underneath. So I take the robe off, basically instantly not on fire anymore.
Well, thank God.
Yes. But and also like the robe was covering in my, so my face other than my glasses and my hands. If you can see, you see like little like freckles
Yeah.
right there. So I never had those before. That's like my skin growing back or whatever after the fire.
Insane.
Kind of cute though.
And when I, fair enough. And when I get sunburnt, they get like really pronounced in my little cheetah spots.
Dude, people like freckles are in now though.
They're so in.
Freckles are so people literally
put
get
them on your
tattoos.
face.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, dude, you got that for free.
I got some hot ass hand freckles over here.
Let's go.
But yeah, same. No third degree burns, but like mostly second
Did
degree.
it look like the bubble wrap?
I had lots of blisters. Yeah, lots of. It was like all over my face and neck. So that was the hardest part.
Do you like just let them bubble? Like do you just let the
So
bubbles
you
be?
have like silver cream, and other stuff, and you have to like do a treatment of it over time for it eventually. But yeah, it fills with pus and all kinds of gross stuff. Yeah,
Yum.
yeah. So
So keep away from fire, y'all.
that's the moral of the story.
Yeah. What are your fire stories? Put your answers in the comments. And if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And see you tomorrow.